Hey guys, I'm just going to make a quick video before I go to bed about Glyphs and Spec for Holy Priests, for raids and challenge modes and heroics. I have tried this in challenging modes, and must say I found Holy to be a lot, not easier but more manageable on mana and keeping everyone up during some encounters. So let's start off with talents. Void Tendrils. I picked Void Tendrils just purely because while in challenge modes I can help the tank kite a lot easier than I can if I just veer them off into any other direction, so that's the reason I went for Void Tendrils. Body and Soul, again, I could have used Feathers, it would save my mana, but I do use Shield, not often, but I do use it if I need to buy time to put a big heal on the tank, plus it gives him a nice speed boost to help him kite. Next one, Mindbender, is especially good for mana. In some fights, I don't use it. I change it out with from Darkness Comes Light, depending on how my mana's looking. But most of the time, I do use Mindbender. Really good for keeping mana up. Next one I use is Desperate Prayer. Basically, I use this one with Void Shift when the tank is when I'm trying to conserve mana or I'm out of mana. It's really helpful. Or if I get aggro on mobs, they bring me down, instead of wasting mana on myself, I can use that one instead. Power Infusion, just a cooldown, increases spell casting speed by 20% and reducing mana cost of all spells by 20%, lasts 20 seconds, and it's on a 2-minute cooldown, so that's really helpful. And also I use Cascade just for AoE healing. I found it I found it so much better than Halo or Divine Star for healing. Glyph wise, I've gone for Glyph of Light Spring, just because when you have your light well up, and as light well's quite a big part of holy healing now, and no one ever used to click the light well, so this is a really handy glyph. Also I use Glyph of Prayer Mending, really helpful when you're healing up the raid and the tank has taken damage, because the first tick of Prayer Mending is an additional 6% healing, which is really nice. And also Glyph of Renew. Your Renew heals for 33% more each time it heals, but the duration is reduced by 3 seconds. So it gets a lot more healing onto the target, but again, it reduces it by 3 seconds, but that's not really a big deal because you can refresh it, and the mana cost of Renew is only 6k, so it's bearable for mana regen.